everyone, I hope you guys are all doing great. I hope your week is going amazing. Welcome back to my channel, and today we will be talking about how to shop smarter at Zara. If you didn't know already, Zara is a fast fashion brand that originated from Spain, and they came over to the US around the 1990s. Over the last 5-10 years, I want to say, it has really popularized as a fast fashion brand, and I would say that it has even gotten as popular or even more popular than H&M and Forever 21, and it has really established themselves as a fast fashion, trendy kind of brand. Now, is everything at Zara really all that great? So that is what I want to talk about today, which is looking at what Zara has to offer and establishing what is worth your money and what you should spend on versus what you should be absolutely avoiding. So with that said, let's get started right away. So the biggest tip I want you guys to take away from today, if you don't take any other tips away at all, is to not buy the Zara shoes.
But I mean every word. I mean every word.
I have bought a lot of their shoes before, and none of them have actually worked out for me, so I am very passionate when I say that I do not buy Zara shoes, and I don't recommend you do either. And here's why. Being a fast fashion brand, they really want to focus on making people buy that current trend and then cycling through a couple weeks later so that you would have to go back and then buy another pair. For that reason, Zara doesn't really put enough quality in their shoes, in my opinion. I wanted to give you guys some examples today and provide some shoes for you guys to look at. However, I can't do that because I literally threw them all away. I threw them all away, yeah. Every single pair of Zara shoes I own, I threw them away after 3 or 4 uses. Now, I don't have an issue with Zara's like trendy fashion. I love their shoes and I think they're really cute. However, I just don't think the quality is there. So let me give an example. When I was in college, I saw this pair of shoes at Zara and it was probably the cutest shoe I've ever seen. They were a pair of sandals that tie around your ankles, and they had like a butterfly wing back, and they really representative of like a Prada pair of shoes where they had like a wing kind of butterfly back, and I really loved that and I wanted that, so I purchased it and I got it for a good price, around $30, and I was so excited to wear it. So they made the shoe to look like leather, however they used like really cheap like fake leather, and after I used it for like 1 or 2 uses, all the stuff was like peeling off of it, and I really didn't like that because it made my shoe look cheap. It made it look like I didn't take care of my shoe, and overall just destroyed my overall look. Another thing was that I was living in Seattle at the time, and as you know, Seattle rains a lot, and after 1 or 2 uses, the sole part or the bottom part was getting really smooth, and it lost like that traction part of the shoe that makes you have a good hold on the ground when you walk, and for that reason I kept on slipping and sliding everywhere. Even though they were really cute shoes, like they were so cute and I loved them, I just had to throw them out because they were just not well made. So everyone deserves a second chance, so I bought various shoes from Zara over the years, and my issue with it is just that they only lasted a couple days worth of wear, and then I had to throw them out because they were breaking down. Another issue I had was that Zara wanted to make their shoe to fit the current trend of the week, and so I would buy that shoe and it would look so cool on that specific week. However, like the next few weeks, it was completely out of fashion. Like it would be ridiculous to wear that shoe. So I prefer to buy shoes that would really last me a long time, and for that reason I do not recommend you buying Zara shoes, unfortunately. Now, it's not the end of the world if you do buy Zara shoes because they're only about like $20 to $30 each, and so it's not that much money. If you do like cycling through and buying a new shoe like every couple weeks, that's totally fine. It's not the end of the world. It's just that my preference is higher quality shoes for a longer time, and that's why I don't like buying Zara shoes. So I know I started my tips today kind of trashing and ranting on Zara, however that is not my goal for today. My second tip is to buy what Zara originally branded themselves on, and that is their business professional and business casual clothes. So I feel like Zara has always held a high standard and is still holding a high standard for their business clothes, such as blazers, slacks, blouses, and any like professional wear, I think they do a very good job on. So the first example I want to give is this blazer that I bought from Zara. I bought it last year in 2020 to go to like interviews and stuff like that, and it has actually lasted for all this time. I still wear it all the time because of pharmacy school. I often had to go to a lot of interviews, a lot of meetings, and professional events, and so this has really lasted me a while, and I like it because it's pretty thick. The material made is thicker, and you won't be able to see like creases of your shirt or anything if it's tucked in here. Another thing is that it has proper lining. The inside is smooth. It will feel nice if you're wearing something underneath. It is a polyester and viscose blend, so is it like the best material? No, but it is made really well. I would say it is a higher quality polyester and synthetic material, and so I really love wearing this one. It looks you look really sleek, professional, chic, and that is why I like it. And still, when I go into the Zara stores today, I can still see their blazers all the time and their slacks being really well made. They're high quality. They're not like thin pieces of material. They're actually pretty thick and can be worn in like business meetings, especially if you're a little fashionista and want something a little bit more than just a plain blazer. They have all sorts of different colors, and that's why I really like Zara's professional clothes, because they still uphold like a good standard in terms of these type of clothing. So especially if you're on a budget, I think Zara is a great place to buy business professional and business casual clothes, because I know that a lot of professional wear places can be very expensive, and their blazers and things can go anywhere up from $200 to $500. And so what Zara's quality is, and for the price they offer, I think that it is really worth your money. If I need a nice blazer, I'll usually wait till something goes on sale, and if I like the color, I'll go ahead and buy it, and it will be down from like $70 to $100 instead of being like at the usual full price $200. And if you are looking to save some money on those business kind of clothes, it is worth it. The next example I want to give is these slacks. I got these about a year ago, and they're just really nice for business casual wear. If you go into an office, if you go into a meeting, I think they're meant to be ankle length because they have a fold in the ankle area, so they're meant to be worn as like an ankle length type of slack. However, I'm just kind of a midget because I'm like 5'1", 5'2", and they kind of just go to the bottom of my feet, but that's okay. I need to get things in petite next time, that's all I know. However, I do really like these. If you look inside, the elastic is pretty done well as well, and then the stitching's not just like super cheap, it's actually held pretty good together. So if you do stretch it, it's not gonna break like super easily. I like these because they are also pretty thick. They're not like thin material. If you wear them and you wear like colorful underpants underneath, it's not really gonna show. It's pretty nice, and it's not gonna show like the lining of your underpants or anything. It is a polyester and viscose blend, so it is again like just a blend, and it's a bit nicer than just all polyester, and I appreciate that they put a little bit more of the garment in there. My pet peeve again is just that when companies just try to use as less material as possible while trying to sell it as some kind of high-end clothes.
How convenient is that? Wow, how convenient is fucking that?
But this one is actually pretty nice. It has the thicker polyester fabric all around the pants. It's not like lacking anywhere. It just fits really well, so I will definitely recommend getting Zara's professional and business professional clothes because they're just made really well. Moving on to the next tip, which is going to be going back to the basics. What I mean by that is that you don't purchase anything too outrageous.
Rock, I'm a crazy bitch!
That you're only gonna wear like once or twice and then throw away. Once again, Zara is a fast fashion brand, so they cycle through trends really quickly, and if you buy something, it is most likely made so that you wear it a couple times and then you'll have to throw it away and then buy the next trend like a couple weeks later. And if you want to save money, I really recommend that you buy things that are basic and that can last a long time, have a timeless look, so that you can really save money and buy clothes less often than having to keep on repeating buying things to fill the new trend. A lot of the current trends are right in the very front, because right when you walk in, you'll be blinded by all the amazing trends that looks like so cool and so like in the time of that trend. However, don't really focus on that area. Whenever I go into Zara, I just skip the front of the store immediately. I kind of head towards the sides or the back section where they have a lot of basic selections that can actually be really high quality and can last you more than just one season of wear. I want to give you guys an example of like a basic item, which is this turtleneck. I bought it for 10 bucks. Yeah, it was on sale for 10 bucks, and when I looked at the material of this clothing item, it is actually 100% cotton, and that is amazing to me. I think that a lot of fast fashion brands just make like polyester or semi-synthetic fabrics. However, the fact that they made this 100% cotton, I really like this because it's soft, it feels nice, and overall it is what I would call like a classic piece, because things like this are just very basic. They don't have any like flamboyant kind of trend on it. It's just like a very basic turtleneck. I like the sleeves of it. It's not too tight. The turtleneck is not too tight, and I think you can wear this with a lot of different match styles. So you can wear like a nice blazer over it, you can add a cardigan, you can wear a sweater, you can wear it like on the inside of like a overalls or whatever, and then you can wear different bottoms with it too, like skirts, jeans, leggings, anything that you can really think of, you can match. And so that's what I really recommend buying, is buying those basic type clothes where you can easily match with other things so that it is not like a one-wear wonder. So another basics piece of garment that I want to show you is this sweater that I got about a couple months ago. I got it because I was looking for like a normal like sweater to wear like on a day-to-day basis, not anything fancy, just something to wear like at home or when I'm just going out to run an errand. And I really like this one because it's very basic. I like the collar neck of it. I am a fan of like the collared turtlenecks and sweaters and stuff like that. My only problem with it is that this soft material is not the same on the inside. If you look at the inside, it's not like the same material as the outside. It's just like a smooth kind of piece inside, and that's one thing I don't really like about it, because again, I hate it when brands like kind of fall short on giving you like quality stuff. So they try to make good material only in the parts where you can actually see, or only on the parts where it's actually important to have, and then leave like this part, like the inside part, not having that much material. And that's what I don't like about it. However, I do like this fashion. I've worn it several times. You might have seen me wear it in like another video I did. Overall, this piece is like a 50-50 for me. It's good in some ways, but also I don't like it in other ways. This piece again is a viscose and polyester blend, so it is semi-synthetic and synthetic. It's not really like the best material ever, but given that it does have some viscose in it, it is pretty nice. And overall, I would just wear this on a normal basis. It's a good price, just like $20 or $30, and that's all you can really ask for sometimes in Zara, because their things are a bit cheaper since they're fast fashion. It's $20 to $30 things, so I'm not super mad at it. It's just I wish like some of their clothing were higher quality. The third tip that I have is on accessories. Zara has really expanded over the past couple years, from just having clothes and shoes to having things like earrings, necklaces, perfumes, hats, scarves, and a lot of different accessories. And what are the ones that are good versus what you should not waste your money on? First of all, I don't think you should spend your money on Zara's accessories. Because Zara brands themselves as having like very trendy clothing, they try to have like very outrageous jewelry sometimes, such as like big gems, big pieces, big gold chains and things. I feel like fast fashion retailers are focused on making the current trend and cycling through as fast as they can so that they can sell as much as possible versus giving you high quality things. And that is why I don't recommend buying any jewelry from Zara. One thing I do like though is Zara's hats and their scarves. I think that a lot of times their hats and scarves are a pretty good material. They look like they're actual wool, although they are polyester. They're just very thick. They can look nice and very trendy for like winter time or like fall when you need something just keep you warm. I do like them. I tried them on several times. I just don't own any, so I can't give you an example today. However, I do think that their hats and scarves are worth buying, and they're not too expensive either. I think my biggest issue with Zara is that they originally branded themselves as having a lot of trendy clothing with higher quality, a little bit more expensive. However, over the years, just because they got so popular, they focused on expanding their number of stores, expanding what they are offering at their retail stores, and that is why I don't really shop from Zara anymore. I think that their quality has just really declined over the years. Now that is just my personal opinion. I think that if Zara tries to reel back on a lot of the items they're trying to sell, such as like shoes, a lot of accessories, and focus on higher quality clothing, it is still a really popular brand, and I bet people will still buy from them if they are charging higher prices but focusing on higher quality items. And that is the tips I have for you if you are like budgeting, or if you want to know what is really worth your money at Zara versus what you should avoid. If you would like me to do any other brands, or if you disagree or agree, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please give it a like. That'd be really sweet of you. Thank you for hanging along with me today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.